Bro, I mean, Manny was a good man, bro. It was a very few good people that I think I met in boxing. I remember I used to live in his house. He was like a father, man. I remember he used to get kids from Cleveland that were in trouble in the street. They rent a house, take him to put him in school, put him in training, bro. Manny was a good man, bro.
Yeah, this is a question with sparring Manny Pacquiao, bro. How fast are his hands? Like, can you see that shit coming?
Bro, that's the problem, bro, with Manny. And I think you can ask any fighter that fight him. Manny is all over the place.
In and out.
What's so special about Manny? He's so quick. He can punch. He's quick, and he coordinates his footwork with his hand speed all over the place. That would make him so unique. And I think a lot of the knockouts he had is because the punch you don't see. The punch you don't see the one that hurt you. What's the last fight? And I told him, how much you made? Like 12,000. Hey, you wanna fight for me? And I said, yeah, I was gonna help him for the training camp. Yeah, man, of course, I need a fight. Hey, okay. Hey, what do you think if I give you in advance? Hey, bro, I needed the money. I couldn't say no because I said, and I thought it right away. I said, well, maybe it's an advance for my training camp. I'm gonna keep training with him. I say, man, if it's okay with you, I appreciate it. I need to pay my rent. Hey, it's okay, don't worry about it. And then he was talking and shit and whatever. And then later he got a check. I was like, $5,000, man. My work is to bring talent to give good fights, but I want to educate the fighters. I want to. Of course, I'm gonna secure myself, but at the same time, I'm gonna treat him. Of course, I'm gonna treat him right. You know what I mean? That's what I want to do, bro. I want to do things a little bit different, And because, bro, we're the ones that risk our lives. Every time you go in the rainbow, you don't know what's gonna happen.
Welcome back to another episode of Van Steel. Thank y'all for viewing and subscribing. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. The best is yet to come. Today's special guest is a true vet of the game. He's a Mexican professional boxer and the former WBO lightweight champion of the world. He has 48 fights as a professional. We have Sugar Ray Beltran.
Oof. The champ, baby. That was a nice introduction, man. I like it.
Yeah, brother. How you doing, man?
I've been good, man. Thank
you for coming, bro.
No, man. Thank you for inviting me to your podcast. You know what I mean? It's an honor to me, and I'm pleased.
It's an honor for us to have a former world champion on here with us, bro.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I mean, I feel like for good because I mean, I'm not the type of person that expect people notice me and
man,
to really find out that people know me, like wherever I go, like, hey, that's cool, it's a good. People appreciate my liver, you know what I mean? And that's good.
Yeah. Not to make you feel old, but I've been watching you since I was a little kid.
No, I understand. I get it. I'm in my prime.
Your prime's a little later.
Yeah.
And he's the first Mexican boxer in our podcast.
Yes, he is.
You're our first Mexican.
Really?
Yeah,
yes.
First Mexican. It's hard to get Mexicans to come to our podcast. Remember, we're in Miami.
Right.
I saw so many.
No, not a lot of Mexicans here. Maybe
a lot of Cubans.
Puerto Ricans
as well.
So thank you, champ, again for coming back, man.
Oh, man, hey, it's an honor to me, and it's a pleasure.
You just moved to Florida, right?
I just moved like about a month ago. Yeah.
From Arizona?
From Arizona, yeah.
Which one you like more?
Well, you know what? I'm the type of person that I don't get attached to. I like to be. I'm a free spirit, bro. Honestly, I enjoy Arizona. I was there, but once I make my mind to move out, set my mind. Okay, now I'm here and I'm enjoy here. Me and my wife came and visited a couple times, and we like it. We wanted to make a change. My career's about to be over. So we're gonna make a change. Of
Right.
different place.
And you have here the beaches, the palm trees. So you can't
beat
Miami.
Man.
It's beautiful.
We love the green, man. We love the green.
What's up with the tacos? Do you like the tacos here or what?
Taco sucks.
So they
Hey,
they wanna be tacos. Their name tacos.
No, hey, but look, I'm gonna tell you a good place. It's called Psychology in Brickell City Center. You have to go.
Psychology. What is it, Mexican?
It is. It's Mexican.
I had to try it so I can tell you if it's good or not.
Okay.
You know what? We're gonna take you. How about that? We'll take you.
That's good.
We'll take you.
Yeah, we'll invite you.
No, that's good. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Before we keep on, we're in the food topic. I gotta ask my question. You like the Cuban food?
I love it, man.
Oh, okay.
I do. No, I mean it. I love it. No, I think, in every country, I'm very curious about the food. You know what I mean? And as long as Latino food is always good, you know. But I like the Cuban food. I mean, when in LA, there's a restaurant next to the Wild Card Gym. I think it's called Floridita. It's a Cuban food.
Oh yeah,
It was
it's
good.
Going over there, yeah.
What do you like about what do you like about Cuban food? What's your favorite plate? If you have one.
Well, it's a couple. I like ropa vieja.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ropa
fire.
vieja is good. Yeah.
That's one of my favorite.
And I like the you know the rice with beans. How they it's mixed. It's so some way somehow it's cooked different than in Mexico. You know,
course.
the different
Yeah,
way to
it's-
do it. But it's good, man. I love it. Yeah.
That's
The
awesome. bro.
champ likes the champ.
You were
likes
born
the
in
food.
Mexico though, right?
I was born in Mexico.
Were you
yeah.
raised there too?
I was raised there to 16.
16. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Did you have an amateur career over there?
Yeah, I did like 15 fights and 17 fights in Mexico. Yeah.
Because you went pro young.
Yeah,
were
at
like
18,
18?
once I turned 18, yeah, I went pro right away.
Right away.
Yeah, man.
And you were born in Sinaloa.
Sinaloa and Los Mochis, yeah.
How was it growing up there? You know, with the whole cartels at that time.
You know what? How do you say? I mean, a lot of people that is not from there, they don't understand it because they don't know. And people listen too much to the news and all that. But, you know, I don't know if I should talk about this or not, but Sinaloa is you know, is known because of the cartels.
Mm.
All that. Unfortunately, you know, it is what it is. But it's different cartels now in the whole country. But Sinaloa cartel is the one that is the one old school. You know, I mean, bad things happen, yeah,
Of course.
but Sinaloa is the one that they keep safety for the people. You know, it's all business. You know, other cartels different, but that when the chap got caught, people were upset because the Chapo and all that, they take care of the people. They good with the people. The government, they don't do nothing, man. They take advantage of the people, and people think like because you're in Sinaloa is very dangerous. I mean, it's dangerous if you're involved in
Right.
crimes.
in the crime,
Yeah.
but if you're not involved, you know, even the same cartel protect. Even for example, if you it's a marriage and a man is beating up his wife, the cartel find out. They protect the women. They don't abuse. They're not abusive. You know, they go and check on the husband and he's whooping like 2x4 stick like a couple times. Don't be abusive. Or next
we're
time
gonna
when
handle
you
you.
know,
Next time we're gonna take your head off.
don't be abusive with the women. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of good and bad things. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
But a lot of people here they only know what they heard in the news. They know that, but if you're not get involved in the crime, it's all good, man. Nothing happens.
When's the last time you've been there?
Like maybe like 8 months ago. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you go often.
I go often, man. I love it over there, man.
Oh yeah. So Mexico, Arizona, or Florida? Where you living?
I mean, everyone is different, man. It's I mean, yeah. I mean, Mexico is my homeland. It's like
Yeah,
I feel
your
free.
roots.
It's like my roots, man. It's the food, everything, man. It just I just love when I go over there. I feel good, you know. But the food is so good.
Yeah.
Arizona, I have a lot of friends, you know, and from 16 and over, you know, I built a lot of friendships. You know, it's like part of my life is there. I've been in LA too. I got a lot of friends there too. Now I'm here in Miami. I'm about to build
Some
more
friends.
friends.
Oh no,
you know.
you have some friends in us.
New friends, you know. I'm always open, you know, to my daughters. Always open to meet people. But the difference now that I'm experienced,
Yeah.
kind of you learn to now choose more people. You know, then when you're young, you don't not that good on feeling the vibes. You know.
Yeah, now that you're older, you get to feel the vibe.
Yeah.
more
Yeah, you
different.
kind of get to know people. So now I keep my circle small, and just I just want to be calm, you know, happy, and the less negative people in your circle, the better.
Better it is. So you obviously you were raised in Mexico to 16, and you decided to come to Arizona, right?
Yeah, we across the border, you know, illegally.
Mm.
Yeah, and my mom, my two brothers, and I.
How was that experience? Really
It was
tough.
tough, man. It was tough. It's dangerous, you know. It was not fun. We crossed through a Sasave. Called Sasave is by the mountains. It's Nogales. It's 3 hours away through the mountains, and 3 hours away. And it was cold, man. It was in December.
Mm.
So we're in a pickup without a camper. I was all the way in the end and holding a tire. It was freezing, bro, for like 3 hours. We got caught the first time. I remember
By Border Patrol, right?
Border Patrol, yeah. And I saw with the immigration officer, They were cool, man. They were cool, and it told them like, um, you know, they were very like, I think they understood, the struggle of people trying to look for better opportunities. I think it's good and bad people everywhere, but we got lucky. The border patrol officers, they were really cool, and remember we tell them like, man, we just looking for better way,
life.
and they say, look, don't worry about it, you're gonna make it, and they let us know, look, certain day, certain time, next time, is a good time to cross because they change shift, and that's a good time to go.
No way.
They let us know, and that we got caught. We got the fingerprint and all that, and the next time, then we made it.
Oh, that cop was Mexican.
Yeah.
He was Mexican, or he was married to a Mexican?
No, it was American.
Yeah, well, he was married to a Mexican.
Maybe, I don't know, but he loved the Mexican food some way.
Yeah, so you gotta thank him because if it wasn't for him, maybe you would have probably never crossed.
Yeah.
No, I mean we would have made it one way or the other, but that helped a lot.
Helped a lot.
That helped a lot, and I think it's like I say, it's good and bad people everywhere, man.
So when you first got here, how was the experience, man?
When I first got here, I still got I was a hostage for like about a week and a half because my dad didn't have enough money to pay for all of us, my mom, my two brothers, and I. So they kept me for about a week. So my dad make the money
And you started your professional career like
here
shortly after.
Yeah, in 2001, 96 we crossed the border. In 2001, I think.
No, 99 is.
No, 99. Yeah, 99. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, 99. Nah, hey, bro. Hey, what is on fights? No, yeah, you're right. 99. In 99, once I turned 18, I became a pro. I started with the Michael Carbajal team, and my career didn't start like choosing the right opponents. I was just fighting whoever, man. Like, it was not like easy way to make it.
You had family though that were boxers, right?
Yeah,
I got
uncles, cousins. I come from a family of boxers. Yeah, man. I just wanted. That was my only way to make. That was the only hope for me. How I grew up, to make it in life, and it was boxing.
When did you make the transition of going to LA and start training in California? And
you know what? I went with the manual thing was in 2001. I think when Marquez fought Barrera the first time.
Oof, I don't remember the year.
Because before that, I was busy in LA like maybe 2002, and then I made because after the first fight with Barrera, I think Manny was gonna fight Marquez.
That was
the second fight.
That was in 2007.
That wasn't even close. Shit.
No, before I was coming to LA already.
Yeah.
Yeah, before, yeah. Because I met my friend Pepe, like 2002, 2003. And I was going back and forth.
And you were with Emmanuel Stewart, right?
Emmanuel Stewart, yeah. But I left Emmanuel. And
how did that happen? Meeting Emmanuel Stewart. Rest in peace.
One of my best friends used to work for him. His name is Ismael Vargas. Not everything, but part of the reason why I became a champion because of him. He supported me so much. If it wasn't for him, I don't know if I would have made it. He was working for Emmanuel, and then we used to go and train in Chandler, Arizona. I have a brother. They like to box. And I met his brother, my friend Ishmael. I met his brother at the gym. So his brother called him, his brother Tony. Tell him, hey, look, there's a guy here. He's a Mexican. He's really good and that, whatever. And then they decided Ishmael talked to Emmanuel. So they fly me to
Detroit, right?
To Detroit, Michigan. Yeah, I remember the first day.
Cold.
But listen, I never been in a place as cold as Detroit. I remember I went with a sweater and I didn't feel the cold because I went from the airport straight to the car. The next day in the morning, I get up and run with just a sweater and my pants, bro.
Cold as hell.
Excuse me, but my balls were freezing, bro. I feel honestly it was so cold, bro. I feel like my balls. Somebody give me a low blow.
An uppercut, right?
Yeah, man. I was I was running. I was so desperate to get back in the house because it was hurting so much. I mean, it was hurting so much, and it seemed like the hardest I run, the more it hurts. So man, it was crazy, you know. And then after that, because I don't like the treadmill. After then, I got everything, you know, and I started running on the outside, but I got a lot of jackets on me.
How long after you moved to California, you were training there, did you start working with Manny Pacquiao?
When Manny fight at the Marquez, who Manny fight at Barrett and then Marquez, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, when he fought Marquez the first time.
That's when you started helping him out?
Yeah.
How was that sparring with Manny Pacquiao, one of the greatest fighters to ever live?
Let me finish about Emmanuel.
Go ahead.
When I moved to Emmanuel, the first time that I get there, Emmanuel was like, oh, just a regular kid, whatever. He didn't really pay attention to me.
Oh, yeah?
And he had a fighter. It was one of he loved this fighter. One is like his favorites, Octavio Lara, a friend of mine. It's Mexican kid from Detroit. Emmanuel loved that kid. And then I sparred with him. And I did well, you know.
You kicked his ass.
No, I did well.
You did your thing.
And then he also brought another kids from Cleveland, Ohio, and I was doing good, man. And Emmanuel, who the fuck is this kid, man? And then and since then, like you know Mickey Bay, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
I sparred Mickey Bay in Cleveland.
How was that?
It was good, man. Mickey Bay is a good fighter.
Yeah, he was good.
It was really. Because Manny had, I think, it was the Olympic team that time. I don't know, the national team.
Okay.
And they were coming to Detroit spar, and sometimes we used to go and drive to Cleveland. Me and my friend Melo, Ismail.
That's top level.
And I think Manny since then he was like,
Who's this kid? This kid's good.
This kid, you know, and they started like taking me out to Vegas and this and that. And one time we sparred in Top Rank Gym, and I think it was one of the guys from Mayweather, like Circle. I'm not saying his team, whatever. This guy, and he said, Ray, we got a sparring for you. This is whatever. Okay, I was a featherweight back then, and we sparred. And I remember like I had the J lights still that day, and I didn't feel that well, you know. It's not the guy beat me, but it's complicated. You know what I mean? And you might say, "Oh, the guy was talking shit. He's gonna come back tomorrow and I kick your ass." And I was like, I was young, you know, like, oh yeah, motherfucker, you know.
Yeah, you're a pig.
Like, Manuel, I'm gonna fuck him up next time. You'll see. I have a J light, and you was just sucking shit to me. He's like, look. It's like, okay, what if I knock him out? And he's like, I give you $500. Okay. I went, you know, next day, but you know, you not feel for good, and I beat the shit out of that guy. You know, fuck up his ribs and all. I didn't stop him, but I beat the shit out of him. And then next time, the guy didn't want to show up and spar no more. And Manny was so happy. I said, "Oh, boy, you know, he was proud of me, you know, because
yeah."
And he said, "Manuel, I didn't knock him out, but I make him quit and not come in, so give me half of the money."
He gave it to you?
He gave it to me,
Shit.
yeah.
You better.
Nah, Emmanuel, bro. I mean, Emmanuel was a good man, bro. It was a very few good people that I think I met in boxing. Emmanuel. I remember I used to live in his house. He was like a father, man. I remember he used to get kids from Cleveland that were in trouble in the streets. He rent a house, take him to put him in school, put him in training, bro. Emmanuel was a good man, bro.
Yeah, he was really involved with the community.
He used to every time he made money to go and training with Lennox Lewis and all that. I make the money. Always he come back and buy toys for the kids, you know, buy bicycles, man. Man, it's a lot of good things. I mean, he helped the people a lot. I don't think nobody ever talk about it.
What's one of your best memories with him?
I think every single part of it was good memories, bro. I know every time Manny was very nice to me. You know, very good. He made me feel like I was one of his kids. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I never felt anything like he had any favor, whatever, you know. I think at some point I was one of his favorite kids, in the way that I used to live in his house. We used to, interact, and maybe that make us be closer than the rest of the kids, you know what I mean? And I was always respectful and all that. I think that helped a lot too. Manny was good, man. He was a good man. Always, even when we split, we'll stay in touch.
Oh yeah.
And I used to call him, and then one time I called him and didn't answer no more. It happened too quick.
How long did you train with him for?
It was a couple of years.
4 years.
Yeah, it was a couple of years. When Lennox fought Hassan Bradman, he lost. I remember that time. And Lennox didn't train well. He took him lightly. Mentally, he wasn't really focused. He thought he was gonna just knock him out. I think he got distracted. I think it was more mental than physical. When you overlook somebody, it's more mental. You get careless, and he got caught.
And then he came back.
Yeah. But then he was focused,
Right.
It was game on. I remember that fight for him was like Imani was kind of worried. Hey, come on, you gotta take him serious, and he paid the price.
I want to ask you a question. It might be a little bit personal, but why did you guys split?
You know what? I was getting Imani was too busy training Lennox Lewis, and I understand. He had to make the money. I was getting more tougher fights, and I wasn't getting the training that I need. I wasn't getting the
attention
time and the sparring all that. And I think the last time we went, it took me from. I remember like it was in Poconos, Pennsylvania. It was taking me there, Manny. I need to spar. I got a big fight. I had a big fight with I forgot the guy's name, but it was very experienced. A lot of knockouts and all that. Look, I only have like 13 fights, something like that. The guy was gonna fight got like 20 some fights. Like a big. Compared to my record was. I said, Manny, I need sparring. I need like training. So at that time, I didn't do no sparring. I was having a hard time to get sparring. And I went to, they took me to Poconos. And he brought Joan Guzman.
Dominican.
Yeah, he brought Joan Guzman. And we went at it.
He's good.
Yeah, it was good, We went at it. But I was kind of out of shape, you know what I mean? Guzman was vicious. He was like very aggressive, it was like he was on game on all the time. Cause I met you Guzman not in Poconos. I met Guzman before in Phoenix, Arizona. He used to live in Phoenix. He was very loose, very good, And we went at it, you know what I mean? I put some hands on him too, but he kind of dominated me that time. But I no excuses. He was a great fighter, but what really frustrated me that I wasn't in shape. And I remember like. They say, okay, we're gonna do 3 rounds now, one more. I was like, fuck you, like I'm gonna fucking one more. Like I was pissed, you know what I mean? And then we did like I think 5 rounds, 6 rounds. He got the best out of me. I think I could do better, but I wasn't in shape, sparring shape. I'm not saying maybe he wasn't either. I don't know, but that's what I felt.
Right.
And then I was so frustrated. My dad was with me. I think my dad kind of influenced too. My father influenced too. My father, I mean, I love my father, but the way he managed his life or his decisions in life was not my way. And I think in that time he kind of influenced me to leave. And I left, and I don't know, maybe, I don't know if, I can tell you if it would be better if I didn't leave because Imani was too busy. I wasn't having the training that I need. I didn't having the time that I needed.
How did you do in that fight in Pennsylvania?
I know that fight. No, I didn't fight in Pennsylvania. That time, no? I think it was in Philadelphia.
Okay. How did you do?
I fought Wilson Santos. I knocked him out I think in 2 rounds.
That was the guy that had all the fights, right? That you were trying to get ready for, right?
No, the fight that no, that was before. But the fight that they're supposed to happen, it didn't happen because I left.
Okay.
But I told Manny, they made me sign a contract. I said, Manny, I'm leaving. I'm not leaving you. I'm just going to LA for training. My friends are supporting me. I need the training. I need a better training. But we're still together.
Of course.
I'm not leaving you. I didn't leave him, Manny. I didn't left him. I didn't get away from him, but he took it as it was like that. Then he made me sign a contract. Yes, I signed a contract. I didn't know what the fuck I signed. You know what I mean? But I don't know if that kind of
Put things sour.
yeah, but I don't know if somehow
not
that
to
kind of because the money had influence in boxing, and it kind of I feel like it kind of affect me for a while to get fights. I don't know if I don't know because Manny was a jealous person too. You know what I mean? And but I don't know. I don't know, and I couldn't fight for a while, you know, and it was rough.
But to your defense, though, I mean, if he didn't have the time for you, I mean, you need to, you know what's best for your career too.
No,
You need to have-
bro, I'm a loyal person, bro. I'm a loyal fuck, you know, and I think that's been my maybe my mistake, you know, but that's the way I am, bro. And I didn't leave the money. I told him, bro, I'm not leaving you. I'm just going to a place where I can get the better training, because I'm getting bigger fights, and I wasn't having the training.
I think you did the right choice, man. If he wasn't really, if he didn't, unfortunately, he didn't have the time for you. I mean, you need to look out for your career, you know.
Yeah, but he took it like I think he thought that maybe I left him, but I didn't. You know, it just after that didn't work anymore.
It's fine. I mean, things happen for a reason.
So that's when the Manny Pacquiao sparring started happening.
Then I went to LA.
To LA.
I was going there and training there, and then one time Freddie asked my friend, and then they became a coach, Pepe Riley,
Okay.
and he was gonna if I could spar with him for the next fight. Yeah, I remember the first time we spar. Man, he had me with that straight left, twice. Boom! It surprised me. Bam again. I feel my body like the first round he got me 2 times. Felt my body like I was gonna go down and act like everything was fine. And then that was after that it didn't get me no more. I learned right away. But I told my friend, bro, how did I look? He's like, "You look good." But I didn't look like I was gonna wobbling. Like, no, it's like normal, bro. I felt like I was
Rocked.
He hit me one more time, bro, I was gonna be out. He didn't, you know what I mean?
Thank God.
No, man, Manny was.
Hey, bro, this is a question with sparring Manny Pacquiao, bro. How fast are his hands? Like, can you see that shit coming?
Bro, that's the problem, bro, with Manny, and I think you can ask any fighter that fight him. Manny is all over the place.
In and out.
What's so special about Manny? That he's so quick. He can punch, and he's quick, and he coordinates his footwork with his hand speed. He's all over the place. That would make him so unique. And I think a lot of the knockouts he had is because the punch you don't see. The punch you don't see the one that hurts you.
Right.
And Manny, bro, but plus, Manny, every round is more intense. He take you to deep waters every round, deeper and deeper and deeper. That is his nightmare.
He doesn't get tired.
Bro, that guy, I don't know, man. It's special. He's an animal. Like, Manny used to do like 12 rounds sparring, another 8 or 10 rounds on the mitts, another 4 or 5 rounds on the heavy bag, another 3 rounds doubling, another 3 rounds on the speed bag, and then you're 10 minutes, and then another thing, and then bro, and then after that he go to the apartment and play guitar with his friends, like you know. And now I see how people ask us like, oh, you're using so shut the fuck up, man. You know what I'm talking about. I know Manny since he was like a regular champion, and nobody talked shit about him. Nobody knew anything about him. I know him since he was a regular champion, and he was already a fucking beast. You know, he became a better boxer over time. But, man, Manny, that guy is a monster.
How many rounds did you guys do? Like, if you can say, like, I don't know, like, give me a number.
I don't know. Oh, man, like, we sparred for, like, all his prime, bro, I was with him. All his prime,
His
I
best
was
years.
with Manny. The best years, bro, I was
Yeah, you were
there.
with him throughout his whole prime.
All his prime, bro, I was there.
You guys will spar with 16-ounce gloves, obviously, right? Or no?
14.
14?
No way.
Damn.
Yeah,
Why?
14, yeah.
Why?
That's the way we do it in LA. In LA, we use 14s. I got used to use like 16 one time I hurt my hands. I had to buy 18-ounce gloves because my hand was hurt so bad. And then I went back to 16. And then when I was 14, what the fuck? 14, like that's what we use?
That's crazy. It's a big difference.
14s, man, like you feel the punch. I like it, you know.
You that you sparred Manny Pacquiao plenty of times, what is one tool that you can say that people don't really talk about? A tool that he uses a lot, like one of his best attributes in the ring that people don't talk about a lot.
Well, his stamina, bro, his intensity. I think nobody talk about his intensity. That every round is even more and more and more. You know, and
He gets better as the fight goes
bro,
longer. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a maniac. You know, you know, go every round it gets harder and harder and harder.
He doesn't get tired.
Nah, he doesn't get tired, man. I think with many in the last, I mean, without look, the other thing nobody talk about. Many is a lightweight fighting welterweights. Many had to eat to make 144 pounds to make for the 47. So basically, it's a lightweight. It's a lightweight fighting welterweights, and that's what people don't understand how great he is to keep up with other people's sizes and keep up with them. You know what I mean? And even hurt him if they have a chance.
Hey, he fights giants.
Bro, he's fighting giants. You know what I mean? I think with many mistake isn't because he's got his own way of do things. He's stubborn. You know, like you still want to train like he when he was like in his 30s. He can't no more. Instead of training smarter, he still try to push his body to a limit. But the body need more
Cooperation.
more cooperation. And plus, he always surrounded with people. You don't rest, man. A lot of you. I mean, you could do that when we were younger, but now it's time to make adjustments. He didn't make those adjustments. I think he paid the price of the last fight. That's what I saw in him. I knew he was overtrained.
Who? Ugas? You mean?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think nothing went from Ugas. Ugas is a great fighter. You know, I don't, you know, but you see Manny was off. You know, you could see Manny was in Manny. And bro, I've worked with him his career.
Yeah, his whole career. So you know.
So Manny, bro, because I remember like even the same day of the fight, I think, or the day before, he was running like a lot. I'm like, dude, relax. His mind don't let him chill. You wanna make sure like, bro, he's about training smart now. And most of the people they got with him, it's a yes man people. You know, they do what nobody. It's the people that you don't need in your team, bro. You don't need in your life. You don't need a yes man people to you, man. It's the people that hurt you the most. Just like leashes, you know.
And he was also good to you too. I know I saw an interview with Eddie Setback that you once saw $500, $800 in the bathroom in the wild card, and then you gave it back to the guy in the gym, and then Manny Pacquiao heard it, and then he gave you money.
No, you know what happened? Look, man, I believe in karma. You know what I mean? And I have many experiences. I mean, I have different experiences, not just that one. If I see, for example, I know if you're in the street, you don't know what. Okay, you keep it because you don't know who it is. But we're in the gym, and somebody dropped their wallet, and I know, of course, it's some client. You know, I think it's wrong for me to take the money. You know, I'm not the type of person. I can be like that.
And like you said, karma's real.
You know, and like fuck, and that time, bro, I needed money to pay my rent. I was short in rent. I'm like, fuck, man, and I get the money like. I can keep it. I just couldn't. It's not me. You know what I mean? So like I went to the front desk. I say, look, I found this wallet, guys. So, like $500, $700, something like that. I give it in front. And I think that was on Friday, Thursday or Friday, something like that. And Monday, Manny show up because he went training camp. I mean, Manny's always cool, man. Manny is like, hey, what's up, bro? He's always asked for my kids, you know, the family. Hey, how you doing? Manny's the top person. Like, hey, you okay? Hey, you need help? In low-key, he never say
there, yeah.
He never say loud. Even if you're not in training camp, bro, Manny is a great guy, man. Hey, you okay? If you need anything, let me know. Okay, I take care of it. Very quiet. He don't let people. He's not.
Yeah.
I said, no, man, I'm good. I really appreciate that a lot. I never take anything from him. But that time, I say, hey, Ray, what's up? When was your last fight? And I told him how much you made. Like 12,000, and he said, "Hey, you want to fight for me?" And I said, "Yeah, I was gonna help him for the training camp." I said, "Yeah, man, of course, I need a fight." Okay. Hey, what do you think if I give you an advance? And bro, I needed the money. I couldn't say no because I said, and I thought right away. I said, well, maybe it's an advance for my training camp. You know, I'm gonna keep training with them. Of course. I said, man. If it's okay with you, you know, I appreciate it. You know, I need to pay my rent. Hey, it's okay. Don't worry about it. And then he was talking and shit and whatever. And then later he got a check. He started signing. Give $5,000, man. And it was talking to people, and then under the table give it to me.
Low key.
And then like I didn't see the check. later.
And when you open it up,
And I
whoa.
said, oh man, like bro, it's something, bro. I'm a grateful person,
Yeah.
and it's something I never forgot about it. And not because he got money, I'm gonna be like behind him to kiss his ass and see how I can get out of him. It's not me, bro. It's not me. You know what I mean? I come from dirt. I come from nothing, but it doesn't mean I have to be like a. I got respect for myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not an excuse for that. I see people that do that a lot, and it's like, motherfucker, like, how you can see yourself in the mirror like that, man? I can't do that. I don't respect people like that, you know.
For your first world title shot against Ricky Burns, was Manny Pacquiao still in your circle around that timing?
Yeah, we were, I think.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. I didn't spar with him. I didn't.
Yeah, I mean Ricky Burns is orthodox, so it's different.
Yeah, I remember.
How was your experience, bro, going out of seas to go fight for a world title and they rob you, bro?
You know what, bro? To me, I feel like since I was born, since I have memory, you know, life. Everybody see life their own way, you know. But the way I say is like I felt like life denied me what I want from it, so I had to fight hard, fight for it. You know what I mean? It's people that say that I have my own way of thinking. But say if life give lemons, make lemonade. Say fuck those lemons, man. I want the fucking strawberries right there. Fuck, that's for people that just get comfortable. I understand what they mean with that. But to me, no, I'm a rebel. Like, you know, fuck that. I'm gonna get what I want from it because life all the fucking time give me lemons. If I would choose to make lemonade, I wouldn't be who I am right now. You know, fuck that. Is strawberries, cherries, and
Everything.
all the thing over there. Just gotta go and do that extra to get it. And since I started my boxing career, bro, it's like swimming against the current. You know, I got a lot of robberies on my record, and I just couldn't give up. It's just not on me. I'm a man of I got my own way of thinking, you know, and I don't mean to disrespect nobody by that. I don't like the big groups because I don't like big groups. I'm not a fanatic of no sports. I'm not fanatic of any religion. I'm not fanatic of anything. Because I believe that if you fanatic of something, you become vulnerable. You become easy to manipulate and influence. You know what I mean? The only group I think I'm gonna follow is a group that generate money for me. Other than that, I don't. For example, to me, I see people like get too passionate about a team that they don't even know what the fuck they are. You know what I mean? And they might get too passionate. They say passionate, oh, bro. That's weak. That's a weak mind, man. Like that's not passion. Fuck that. Passion for what? What do you get out of that? You don't get nothing. Why you gonna get in trouble against somebody you don't know for a stupid thing that they don't even know who the fuck you are? You get my point, like, bro. To me, I mean, that's my way of thinking. That's why, to me, like, I don't believe in nothing, bro. I believe in myself. That's it. And in my whole career, there was a lot of people with negative comments. They almost discourage you. You know that? That's part of life. It's always gonna happen. At the end of the day, you have to do is believe in yourself. When I found my first world title, bro, my left hand was out. Nobody knows that. I never say anything. But I never, bro, doubt on myself. I never doubt on myself. I was thinking of how am I gonna make it, and never doubt on myself. When I fought Ricky Burns, they gave me the shot because they thought I wasn't gonna be ready for him. Because I wasn't a venue like that. And when I fought Ricky Burns, I remember when on the way out, the walkout, the left was right in the entrance, and it's like 10,000 people, bro. I was never in an event like that. And my coach would get nervous. It's Ray, you okay? Come. I think they left us there for some
on purpose.
On purpose to, because they know I wasn't an event like that, bro. But I don't know, man. Me, it's like in life I learn when I feel the challenge, the danger. I like the challenge. I like to, when you tell me I'm not gonna make it, my ego, like, oh yeah, motherfucker, like, okay. It's just the way I am. It's my nature. So when I wasn't there, like, people were looking and I was looking, man, it was good, you know. And my cousins were like, Ray, you okay? I said, bro, I love this shit. You know, when I walk out of this thing,
It fueled you.
when I walk out of here, they're gonna be on my side. You'll see that pump me up instead of like intimidating me. It doesn't intimidate me. You know what I mean? I look when I'm in the ring, we see me and him. That's it, bro. I went in there. We did good. On the way out, bro, was the best feeling because everybody was quiet looking at me like,
oh shit.
Ray, you won. Ray, you won, and I get the people's respect.
Yeah.
And I earn a lot of fans. Yeah, and yeah, man. But that's why I told you. I feel like if I believe in a religion, I'm gonna, I said the word, rely on it, kind of a hope from it. And I think you miss part of faith, cause you had to believe in yourself, bro. I think we grew up with some cultures, you know, religions, this and that, instead of that limit us to live to the fullest and or be the free as you can be. Because then you become part of this, then you become part of that, and then you become, you know. I don't believe in anything like that, bro. I believe in God, yeah. I believe in the higher power, some type of creation and whatever, you know. I believe somebody up there, you know. And but other than that, that's why I don't believe in anything like that. For some people, give him strength, but to me, I had to get strength for myself. I had no choice.
You gotta believe in yourself.
You know what I mean? The way I made it, when I was a kid, but I started working when I was 5 years old. But when I was a kid, bro, my house was made of cottonwood, a metal shield. I didn't have no water, electricity. The ground was like dirt.
Came from the bottom.
Bro, we come from the bottom. I eat from the fucking garbage, you know? And I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it because nowadays I have a relationship with a very successful people, good friends that I never thought I would have. You know what I mean? In life, it's all about who you know, but it's also how you able to communicate or to deal with people, certain people, you know, and it's part of me what I told you that I don't believe in a lot of things, bro. I don't believe in racism. I don't believe in so many bullshit, bro. The news and that influence people to keep them divided, you know. When I that's why I told you when I fought for the world title, my hand was out, and only one my conditioning coach knew about it. The other ones didn't know. And remember when I won the fight, man, it was hard because your mental focus is not 100% here because you worry about the hand is fucking hurting so much.
Right.
It kind of affect a fraction of your performance. I won the title. When I lost the title against Pedraza, a week and a half before, I tore my tendon. You see, it was too close to a fight. I was not a top rank favorite guy. So I was just for top rank. I was just a tool for them,
A stepping stone.
a stepping stone for to make it. They didn't really care about. They don't care about nobody. They care about whatever make more money for them.
Of course.
But anyways, in that time, like some fighters have a choice to say, I'm gonna call it out, and they promotion back them up because they know how it is. Not in my case, I felt like it wasn't my case. It was too close to a fight, and I didn't want to quit. I still believe I could win the fight. I need to win the fight to get more recognition. Even with my left hand out, I fought in my hometown. I feel like my team. I was seeing trouble with my team like couple fights before. We fought into routine. They kind of get comfortable. Not with my conditioning coach. My conditioning coach was like all out. We always want to be better and better and better. With my boxing coaches, they're my friends. I love them, But professionally, they get comfortable. But I think it's part of they get limited because they're under somebody else. I don't want to say no names, but they're under somebody else, and that person don't let them grow, and that kind of affect on your performance as a coach too. You lose confidence to be yourself, to get the best out of it because you don't want to get mad at people on top of you. And I think that would happen in my case. So when we fight in my hometown, bro, I'm the champion. By rule, if I win 6 rounds, the belt stay here. My point with this, you gotta understand the mental. You gotta play the mental game. So when I fought Pedraza, I knew Pedraza was gonna try to outbox me because they know my style. I knew his style. I said, look, he's not getting ready to box me.
He's a boxer.
So I said, look, my mind was like, I gotta be from a little bit outside, not go to him. If I go to him, I'm gonna fall into his game because it's exactly what he trained for.
Right.
And my coaches were like, remember when they give us the rules, the day before. Hey, this is that. My coach was like, hey Ray, he knew my hand was out. You gotta go good pressure, bro. I didn't say nothing, but like, what are you talking about, man? Now we're in a mental game. It's a mental game. Fuck my hand, fuck whatever it is. Just gotta go and stick with the game plan. You know what I mean? We didn't have no strategy, and when we're in the corner, one round I try to box him because I want to break his game. They're like, Ray, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like the fight was tight, was closer. So, bro, you don't understand the pressure had to be to them, not to us. I'm the champion. I'm in my hometown. The pressure they had to fight harder than me. You know what I mean? You smart.
Of course.
You play the mental game. He knows that if you go draw, even if they're not gonna take the belt. But I had to make mistakes to make him pay. But my corner didn't let me, bro. Every time I was going to fight, and when the time off, I went to the corner like, what the fuck, man? We're lost. In my corner, bro, it was a chaos. I'm like, what the fuck? It was hard, man. I could deal with it, but it was. I felt like it was having to deal with my corner and deal with my opponent.
Yes.
It was too much. You know what I mean? I don't blame him. I blame myself because I could have prevent that time ago, but my loyalty, I couldn't. And then he put me down in the 9th round. After that, everything was lost. Because even after the 9th round, the fight was closed. You know what I mean? In one hand. And also, it affected me not having my left hand because it's southpaw. I could have go uppercuts, body, and they were ready to block the right hand. The southpaw.
Right.
So my hand was my.
How's
key.
that left hand now?
It's good. But after they took off my tendon, it's not the same because you lose some type of accuracy, and the power is there, but the timing, the accurate is not as accurate as it used to be.
Wow.
It changed.
Since you're the one that mentioned Pedraza, we didn't mention him, and you fought both of these guys. You fought Richard Comey and Pedraza. They fought and it went to a draw. Who do you think was the tougher guy for you or the better fighter?
Look, I mean, sometimes, and I'm not excusing myself, but a lot of fights and a fighter cannot understand. Sometimes you fight, you lose not even in the fight, bro.
Before
with Comey, it was it's crazy experience because I didn't really feel like a loser. And if he listen to this, he know what I'm talking about. But when I fought Comey, listen, there's no excuse because we were the same. It was the first for the both of us. We were for the fight for the IBF. I was having such a hard time for whatever reason. I could have made the 135. Before the fight, for the 140, Hiroki Okada.
Great fight. That was a great fight.
Yeah.
And I remember I had a fucked up training camp in that time. But anyways, I remember I kind of struggled to make 140, but we didn't have what we need to make weight. They would have they didn't have the facility. The facility was like about an hour away, and it was. I thought that wasn't my way. Anyways, we made weight. They let us know to fight at one and lightweight. I said, well, okay, let's go. But my body didn't give in no more. They didn't drop weight no more. I went to the sauna, bro. I pushed myself to the limit, bro. Like I had to be in the hot tub. They had to carry me out and lay me on the bed. Bro, I had no energy. I was out. I was dead. And then we went. I couldn't make weight. And then the next day, I couldn't go. I couldn't recover myself. Still,
Of course.
because I had to make this. The IBF had those stupid rules, man. They can make It's stupid. You know, that's why I told you, man. In boxing, all the rules they're made to protect the people that run it. You know, not to protect the fighter. They're fucking idiots. They don't give a fuck about the fighter, man. It's not about us. It's about them. You know what I mean? Like, if bro, we come from the street. You think what you made with those rules, man? Like, and they don't let you rehydrate with a IV and anything like that. That's stupid. You know, they're not worried about your health.
Of course not.
Sometimes we don't. Most of us, bro, we don't have a professional team behind us. You know, we want to push your body to make way one way or the other. You know, and that way a lot of death happen because they made some stupid rules that to them make sense, but they're not in the boxer life. You know, it's just to them to show to the law that they're doing the right thing, not for the boxer. Anyways, I couldn't record myself well. Until after 10 a.m. next day, because I had to weigh myself again for the IBF. So when I fought Kami, was strong, very strong, but I feel like my body was weak. You know, when he put me down, I get up well. This is what I assume. Not excuse, but what I assume. When I fought Kami, he put me down, I think by the third round, and I get up again. Bro, he was worried. I saw his face, his eyes like, bro, he was worried because I was fighting back. He knew he was going to have a tough night. It's something that happened that night that I took his spirit. I took Kami because he knew, like, I wasn't going to fucking stop, bro. Like, he knew I was going to fucking try to fight, like, all the way to the end, you know. And I remember, like, the third round, I saw his face. He was like, fuck.
I'm here for a long night.
It's a long night. And he knew he was worried about it. I saw his face, saw his expression. He was worried about it. So I took his heart. Bro. Like, I know I did. He didn't took mine. I took his heart without even knocking him down. He knows that. He was very happy when the fight was over. So what I assumed that fight, bro, I wasn't looking bad. He put me down, yeah, but I wasn't wobbling. You know? So what I assumed that happened in that fight, the TV and Top Rank had the plan to put Teofimo Lopez for the winner. So if I win the fight, because Top Rank know it happens to them more than one time or the two times. They put me to lose and knock these guys out. And they knew I was danger, you know? But it's all political. They put me down the last time, I don't know if it was 7, 8 rounds. The second time. 8, yeah. But I get up well. Then it started the fucking fight. Come on, man. How many fights you seen the guys are wobbling, they let him go? Let him continue.
You didn't look too hurt.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you didn't.
But I was fighting good. It's not like the guy was beating the shit out of me. Like, the fight was competitive. But I assume that is, you know what? People involved in the game, they know how to work, man. Like, if I win the fight, I end up rocking Kami in 9, 10, 11 round. No title. No, the TV was gonna suffer the consequences. That was gonna be bacon. And Top Rank was gonna make the interesting fight with Teofimo and him for the title because they have plans. I could have ruined those plans, and that's what it is. I 100%. It's part of it. It's part of it because, like I told you, I've seen some of the fights, but when the guys are wobbling, they let them continue.
Right.
You can see them; they fucking hurt, and they let them continue.
How do you think a fight with you and Teofimo Lopez would have gone if they would have been you and not Rick Comey?
I don't know, bro. Styles make fights. You know. Teofimo is a very tough one. I think Teofimo right now is not what he used to be. I think he's dealing with some demons.
Mental.
Personally, I think a lot of us go through it, and I kind of identify myself with him.
Yeah.
I think his problem is familiar. He's dealing with some familiar issues.
Yeah.
That's what I assume.
Yeah.
And when he lost the fight, I don't blame him. I don't excuse him, but I blame his father. You know why? Because you're the fighter. It's like you have a video game. You got the control, right? You get the one that was experienced. The little fighter in the TV is gonna do whatever you tell him to do, right? So that is why I assume the fame and the success came to them really quick.
Too fast.
And I get it for Teofimo because he's young, you know, like.
Yeah.
But his father was a man with experience. He should learn he should manage team the better. But for him too, I understand that he never been in that environment before. It kind of get to him. They thought they were gonna walk out. It was gonna be a walking street with Cambosos. And one thing in fighting, bro, when you mentally focus, bro, that make a big difference. When you believe in yourself, you mentally focus. And I think what happened with Teofimo, maybe he was sick, yeah. But at the end of the day, it's so mental. It's so mental. I mean,
yeah, he didn't fight right.
But it's not that he fight limited. No, he may fight the wrong fight. He thought he was gonna knock him out. He overlooked him, But I blame his father because he's the one should control that part.
Yeah, he's always like, knock him out, knock him out, knock him out.
No, he should be the one. Hey, mijo, you know what?
Relax.
Let's talk forever on TV, but behind the screen is look.
Box.
This guy gotta do this. You have a plan. Did have no game plan.
No.
It's sad to see.
They had no game plan.
In that corner, there was no game plan whatsoever.
No game plan.
Well, his game plan was, you gotta knock him out. You gotta knock him out.
What are you doing? Knock him out, or that's no game plan.
That's not a game plan.
That's stupid. And Teofimo lost that fight because even being sick, whatever, he could have won the fight.
Oh yeah, 100%.
He could have won. But
easily too.
But you know what? Cambozo win was a game plan. It was focused.
Yeah, we can't take nothing away from him.
No,
he did what he had to do. But Teofimo on a good day could beat Cambosos any day.
Yeah, but after that, I don't know what Teofimo. I like Teofimo. He's a nice guy. He's a very humble, cool guy. I like him a lot. But I think what he seems there is that it has some personal issues that he's dealing with and it's affecting him on the fight, and a lot of it is sometimes personal. It's very, very close personally. I went through it and it affected me big time. That's why I understand. That's what I see because I've been 100%.
there. Mental in boxing is tough. That's the most
That's
important
it, bro.
thing. Hey, but I do want to touch something up before we wrap this up, bro. Your second title opportunity, you fought Terence Crawford, which is my favorite boxer.
Yeah.
Bro, how good is Bud, and how difficult was that fight for you being in there with him?
Bro, Terence Crawford, bro, I call him the scanner. Because he's scanning like the first 2 or 3 rounds. After that, bro,
we always
say working.
We always say that. He starts slow,
bro,
and then he picks it up.
He's just too fucking good, bro, that he make things look easy. You know what I mean? Look what he's done with all the fighters, man. I'm proud that I'm not the one that he walked like he didn't fuck me up like the rest of them, But me, it was a good fight.
He boxed with you. He didn't really like.
No, he knew he was in trouble. You know what I mean? And that's a good. I can feel proud about it. You know what I mean? But now, man, Crawford was like very smart, man. Like every time I make a move, I thought I had him. Boom, it was a step ahead of me. Bro. It's just too freaking good, man. That guy is
He's a good boxer.
It's Connor, I'll tell him. It's Connor, yeah.
What do you think about everybody that's saying that he should be in the number 1 pound for pound list? Do you think he should be there?
Look, man.
Yes.
Look, I believe, yeah. But I think that's why I told you what podcasts or the media, whatever, don't talk about it. It's two different things being as a quality the best boxer, or to be the most popular. You know what I mean? I don't take nothing away from Canelo. To me, I'm not saying he is or he's not, but he's not the only one that deserves to be in number 1. The difference between Canelo and the rest of the fighters is that Canelo is like the rich kid that buy the opportunities and manipulate the situation in his own way because he got the money, right? Just think about it.
It's
and
true,
the other guys might have the same talent, maybe more, but they don't have the money.
Yeah.
To buy the opportunities or to manipulate the situation in their own way because they don't have the money.
Crawford.
Ryan Garcia. Now the last couple of fights, I like it. But still, bro, why in the fuck they put him comparing with the world champions? Why? Why the fucking bullshit, bro, like that? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not taking nothing away from Garcia. You know what I mean? But people confuse like popularity than quality. You know what I mean? And now social media is like you can be a YouTuber. To me, Ryan Garcia to me is like a YouTuber with enough skills on boxing.
Yeah.
Look how he talks.
He does have one of the best left hooks. Like his strong, it's left.
No,
hook
yeah. But against who?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, against the speed back there.
So what do you think?
Listen. Now,
Go
let me
ahead,
finish.
Go.
He got
go.
the left hook against the speed back right there, or against the guy just like kisses his eyes. Says, "Oh, it hurts so much." What the fuck is that, bro? I mean, I'm not taking nothing away from him.
No.
That's my point. You gotta prove it with the
Top guys.
for me to be accepted to me as a boxer, one of the best. Not there yet because another champions is he hasn't faced. I mean, is Yarbonta, is Haney, is Teofimo went to 140 already.
Yeah.
This other guy.
Well, Garcia's going up to 140 now too.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. Is another fight. It's respectful to me to all the fighters. They put a guy because he's popular, put him like he's one of the best. No, bro. Like, I mean, he's a great fighter. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I don't think nothing away from him. I'm just saying, there's not the same.
Well, we don't know
quality than being popularity.
Yeah. No, we agree.
So he's very popular.
We don't know. We don't know if he's great yet. We don't know.
And that's what I'm saying.
We don't know.
And that's my point.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's not.
Yeah. We don't know.
He still got to prove it.
I mean, he's fighting Tank now.
Now
if
he's fighting
he beats Tank, then I'll give him, his flowers.
Yeah, me too.
I'll give him his
What
flowers.
do you think about Canelo? I think he's already great. I think he already established Canelo.
No, Canelo's great. He's a great.
Canelo is a great fighter. I'm taking nothing away from him. But like I said, being Mexican, he's number one because he's Mexican. No, fuck that. It gotta be, fair. Like, it's another fighters, not just him. They're as talented as him. That you don't have the opportunity to prove it. So that's why, to me, he can be number one, but there's more than ones that can be number one too. But just that other ones don't have the chance to prove it.
Since we spoke about Crawford, who do you think, Crawford or Spence? Who do you think wins?
Honestly, bro, I think Crawford.
Wait, look at him. And I think Spence.
Yeah.
I think Spence pulls it off.
No.
Yeah.
But give me your top 3 favorite fighters right now.
Why do you change this
Yeah, 'cause
conversation?
I want to talk about the champ here, man.
I mean,
Give me your top 3
is my top 3
right now, current.
on current. I mean, Crawford's one of them. Canelo, of course. Bro, the thing is that there was some other ones to prove it, but I mean, Shakur Stevens is fucking good, man.
Haney's good too.
Haney's good. I mean, Lomachenko, bro, that fucker, like,
Yeah, nasty.
that's what I tell people. The difference between is a lot of Mayweather-like styles. But Lomachenko-like style, bro,
There's none.
Is very, like, it's way easier to avoid punches from the outside than from the inside.
No, 100%.
And what that guy does, man, like, is unique, man. Like, that guy is a genius.
Yeah.
And is in Norway.
You know his.
It's nasty.
Who else is there? Is Henny's.
Haney.
Haney.
Yeah, Haney's good.
There's a lot.
It's a lot, bro. It's a lot. But I mean, Crawford, Canelo, and it's hard, bro.
But one of the things that I do want to know, though, like, what's next in your career? Because I know you're already towards the end of your career, but what's your next?
Look, man. I'm working on throw my first promotional show in LA full in April.
Okay.
I open my new nonprofit foundation. My plan is to become a promoter, bro, and hopefully get the right people. I'm gonna get the right people to team up with, and I want to make things different. I have big dreams, bro. When I dream big.
You have to.
And I'm not scared of it. Hopefully I dream of one day. Look, man, because promoters make a lot of fucking money. They could do better for the boxers. They don't. The motherfuckers are
Greedy.
They're greedy piece of shit motherfuckers. You know what I mean? And not only that, but also the managers. I mean, all I'm saying, it should be fair for everybody. For example, one thing that I don't agree with is that, for example, if a manager and a boxer have an issue, the boxer can fight. But the boxer life is very short, and a lot of guys are, man, they greedy guys. They don't care. They say the boxer is the boss, but it's not like that, man. The boxer is treated like a fucking prostitute. You know what I mean? They're the fucking pimps.
Out, yeah.
You know what I mean? And nobody does anything. Nobody protect us. You know what I mean? All I'm saying that is it's an issue. Let him continue fighting. You take your piece to everything. Just don't stop a guy from bringing food to the table. I think that's wrong.
No, I agree.
You know what I mean? I think that's wrong, and I wish that could change. Also, another thing I want to do, I have plans to open a gym in Mexico. I want to do like a nice boxing gym. When I'm gonna recruit talent. So the talent that I choose, the nonprofit foundation is gonna be to help kids, give them a hope, opportunities, but also to help retired boxers that are in trouble. Sometimes they get in, bro, because a lot of fighters go through depression after you go through whatever, and nobody says nothing about it. Nobody cares about it, And I wanna try to help some fighters, and health or whatever problem they have. That's why I wanna do my foundation. I wanna help kids that, for example, it's like a scholarship. The kids that I recruit, boom, I rent a house, I put the gym, and also wanna cut the middlemen when they cross from Mexico to here, because the motherfuckers make more money than the boxer. Unfortunately, bro, it's a lot of stories people don't know about it. How the boxers get screwed by people that handle them. You know what I mean? And I want to cut that. Once I'm on the promoter and you sign with me, I want to make sure you get paid what you get paid. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a being middleman. Like, for example, what they do here, and the promoters know it. They don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Hey, for example, it's $100,000 paycheck. The middleman is say, oh, you get control. Like, okay, they make a check separate, whatever. You offer 50,000. And another guy offered 35,000. And then on top of that, whatever the 35,000, the guy they get in the fight, he get 10% plus whatever he put in his pocket already. The boxers end up making nothing.
Nothing.
Look, that happened to my cousin. My cousin was Miguel Beltran. He fought Rocky Martinez. Yeah.
Martinez.
You know how much they pay him, bro? It was in the co-main event of Chavez and Junior and Martinez.
Okay.
They pay him fighting HBO $25,000, bro. I tell him, bro, what is the contract? He had a contract. The fight date or whatever.
Damn.
$25,000, bro. How that shit happen?
For the co-main event.
The co-main event. That shouldn't be legal. That shouldn't fucking happen.
And it happens every day.
That happen every fucking day. All the fighters that come from Mexico, from out of the States, the people in the middle, bro, they rip them off.
Yeah, 100%.
One time it was a manager that I heard he got a sponsor for one of the fighters last minute. They gave him like $20,000. And he told the fighter, oh, it's $4,000 for you. Come on, do it. Keep the rest of the money. That happen all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
You know what I mean? And that's what I want to do different. I want to, like, my work is to bring talent to give good fights. But I want to educate the fighters, I want to, of course, I'm gonna secure myself, but at the same time, I'm going to treat them.
Of course.
I'm going to treat them right. You know what I mean? That's what I want to do, bro. I want to do things a little bit different, and because we're the ones that risk our lives. Every time you go in the ring, bro, you don't know what's going to happen after. My cousin almost died in a fight. I got friends that got injured, brain injury, and all that. Nobody, at the end of the day, promoters and all the motherfuckers, they don't care about you. They say they do. They don't care about you, bro. It's all about the money.
It's all about the money.
And I understand it's business. But you don't have to screw somebody for a piece of bread, you know what I mean? And they do all the time.
Yeah, but I love that you want to do that.
So you don't see yourself fighting anymore?
Yeah, I'm gonna fight. This is gonna be my last year, I think. I feel good, but it's the end of my career. But that's my plan, man.
Become
I'm working
promoter.
To be a promoter, but I want to do it right. I want to do it right. I have a good relationship with some people, and I think when you do things right, a lot of us are gonna come to you, and they're the material. You know what I mean? When they know how you treat them right and all that, people are gonna want to come to you because they know how you do things. You know what I mean? So I'm not worried about it. Always gonna be material out there. You gotta go and look for it and get it.
Hey man, we appreciate you for coming, bro. I really.
Oh,
do,
thank you, man. It's my pleasure.
No, man.
Thank you for coming. Yeah.
Is there anything else that you want to say to the people that are watching this?
Your fans, any messages?
Well, the fans, thanks for always showing me love and support. Still, Ray's gonna be messing around for a while. Maybe my career as a boxer is gonna be over soon, but I'm gonna keep hearing my name in the boxing world.
What name are you gonna have your promotion? Ray Promotion.
RB Promotions.
RB.
Yeah.
Okay.
RB Promotions. Yeah.
Don't forget
So-
about us, champ.
No, man, I'll be around. I'll be around. Yeah, I'll be around.
we'll help each other out however we can.
No, man, I'm always open. Like in Mexico, I have a friend is in the news. He's a really nice guy. But the reason why I'm close to him because it's a real guy. You know, if I don't feel vibe, bro, I don't. You know, I don't go. Yeah, but I know we all need each other. You know, for example, you guys. I need people like you guys to
Promote.
to promote and all that. You know what I mean? But as long as it's not like some people just kind of respectful and kind of like
Assholes.
You know what I mean? Then I don't kiss nobody's ass, bro.
100%, man.
You know?
Well, champ, again, thank you again for coming back, man.
Yeah,
You
bro,
know,
we
former one
appreciate
champion in the
Nah,
building.
thank you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you,
So
man.
thank you, champ. Really appreciate you coming.
Nah, thank you, bro.
And we have a friendship here from now on, you know?
Oh, man, for sure. Yeah.
Unas
Thank
pinche
you,
ganas,
bro.
güey.
Tengo que hacer, loco. Akira, firmar, hacer...
Una firmadita.
No, pero puedes tú, por ejemplo, cuando tengas gente así, poner firmas como...
Yeah.
O agarrar un cuadro.
Hey, really quickly. If you could fight Ryan Garcia right now, you think you can take him?
I'll fuck him up.
Say it in the camera. What do you do to Ryan Garcia?
He can fight in the inside.
Yo, so,
He can fight in the inside.
All you gotta do is avoid the left hook, get inside. That's it.
All I had to do get in the inside and
And knock him
he
out.
can fight. He's out.
Oh,
If I get one of those hooks, he's out. He's not gonna take it.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
All right, man. But hey, everybody that tuned in, man, we appreciate you. We hope you enjoyed this one, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.